This is to show all the different parts of the mixing valve core. So this goes in, there's a spot inside the housing that sits in. It puts pressure on this piece in here, which looks like this. So the fit between this and this is quite close. So when you get a buildup of calcium in there, it'll prevent this piece from sliding in and out of this piece. So this needs to be able to slide through here in order for the water adjustment to happen. If you look at this one, so this one is still inside. I'm still soaking it in vinegar to help remove the deposit so that I can get this out. When you take these out, they have to come out really perfectly straight. If they are a little bit crooked, they'll get stuck. Each of these is held in by one of these snap rings. To get them in and out, use a pair of snap ring pliers. It's best to do it from this direction, and you just insert it into there and remove it from there. When this piece is taken out, it then looks like this. With I'll assemble this one so that it's possible to see it all. So things you want to make sure when you're doing these, you can't really see in there very well because the lighting's not great, but there's a piece in there. So you can push in here. So you push on that and you'll feel this. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, it's really hard to see in there, but basically you'll see this piece moving back and forth. So you can push it in each direction. You can just hear that it moved. Pushing it in and out, you want to just be able to make sure that it slides freely. So you don't have to remove it entirely. If you do happen to remove it entirely, it's not that big a deal. You can push them back in. So this one had a little bit more deposits in it, so I did remove this one entirely just to clean it up more. So that's what it looks like. So any deposits that are on there, you want to clean them off. You'll see, if you see this, that's actually grease, not calcium. If you look through the inside of this, I don't know if yeah, it's not enough lighting to really let you see what it looks like, but to assemble this back together, if you drop it really straight in, you can get it to line up, and then you can just push it the rest of the way back in, and then it's in all the way. Now the next piece that goes in is one of these, and it goes in this way. Same, you can hopefully just drop it into place, and if that's not working, the other thing you can do is you can use a really long set of pliers and insert it that way. And then the next piece that goes in is this piece, and it goes in with this piece facing that way. So when you install it, this piece is sliding over top of that piece like that. And then this piece is going to go with this side facing in against this piece like that. And then so you've got those pieces like that. You put on one of the snap rings, and then this piece, it's easiest to just install this into the valve core or into the body, the housing, and then it's going to press the spring there to put tension on this. And then the last piece is these obviously go in the end like this. And once you've put this all back together, you need to grease all your O-rings. Use plumber's lube to grease all these before reinstalling. And then you also need to clean off so see this gasket. Basically take a screwdriver and carefully scrape off the old gasket, and then take a new gasket from the kit and install a fresh gasket, fresh O-rings with lube on the O-rings. And then once it's all installed, you've put all these bolts in place, you've slid this in nice and straight, attached everything. You want to start running the water, and you want to run this in and out all the way 3 times with the water running to get everything moving around and to get it to sort of calibrate properly. And then once you've moved it in and out 3 times from full hot to full cold, full hot, full cold, done those rotations, then you can set your water temperature, and it should hopefully stabilize. If you can't get it to stabilize after doing all that, then you can consider this as to reach the end of its life, and you're going to have to replace it with a new one. But typically, cleaning it, servicing it will get it working again.